Manchester United got back to winning ways after coming from behind to beat Newcastle United 4-1. The Old Trafford faithful will have had a sense of deja vu when Matty Longstaff, who scored the only goal in the 1-0 win over us earlier in the season, gave the visitors the lead. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's side responded with first half goals from Anthony Martial, Mason Greenwood, and Marcus Rashford. Martial scored United fourth early in the second half, which knocked the stuffing out of Steve Bruce's side. Here are the four players that were instrumental in the win. Fred, the 26 years old, is firmly establishing himself as a key man in Solskjaer's team. He no longer looks a jittery nervous wreck every time he's received the ball. Fred dictated the tempo of the match and was shifting the ball quickly and smartly. He was pulling Newcastle from side to side, although his quality with the ball has drastically improved. It's his desire and willingness to go and hassle the press the position, which allow United to stay on the front foot. Fred's ability to sniff out danger meant that Newcastle didn't have an out ball. He was consistently recovering the ball, which gave the visitor not rest bite. Andreas Pereira. United needed an injection of pace and penetration in our passing against Watford, but instead we were laxer, pedestrian and far too safe. Pereira was recalled by Solskjaer and replaced Jesse Lingard in number 10 role, a role which continues to be jungled around. Against Magpies, the Brazilian produced an energetic display both with and without the ball. When in position, Pereira was breaking the lines with his positive passing and getting the likes of Greenwood, Rashford and Martial on the ball in dangerous area. There were also a number of smart flicks and interplay, which put Newcastle on the back foot and didn't give them a chance to get settled in position. It was an impressive evening's work from Pereira, and he could be rewarded with another start in the attacking midfielder position against Burnley. Mason Greenwood. Sunday was arguably Dan James' most disappointing performance since joining the club in the summer against Watford. Although it was a very poor collective performance, the Welshman's pace was nullified and he looks tired. With games coming fast and Greenwood knocking on the door, Solskjaer replaced the former Swansea man with the club's academy protege. The 18-year-old showed yet again his ability to score goals out of nothing with an absolute pile driver of a shot, which flew past Martin Dubravka and cannoned into the back of the net off the crossbar. He may only be in the early stage of his career, but Greenwood already possesses a ruthless stick in front of goal and finding a way to score crucial goals at crucial times. Solskjaer faced a tricky decision now against Burnley. Does he bring James back into the side or reward Greenwood with another start? Anthony Martial. Martial's performance can be like a rolling dice. At times, you just don't know which number is going to come up. However, luckily for Solskjaer and United fans, Martial produced one of his clinical display against Newcastle. It was our number 9 goal which brought us back into the match, a shot that was too hot to handle at the near post of Dubravka. Fresh after getting the equalizer, it was Martial work rate and tracking back which brought the Old Trafford crowd off the feet. The former Monaco man didn't give the Newcastle defense a moment rest and it allowed United to turn the ball over quickly in dangerous area. When Sin Longstaff underhit his pass back, Martial steadied himself and calmly slotted past the Slovakian stopper to put the host out of sight. Before being withdrawn with Burnley in mind, United's number 9 was unlucky not to score his first professional hat-trick after his left foot shot came back off the post. The challenge for Martial is to consistently produce this match-winning performance on a regular basis, starting with trip to Turf Moor.